long and complex process. First,
Volava.
seed-containing pods had to be removed from the stalks.
A flaxseed pod shell is sometimes called kalakalina, a small bell.
Kalakalina.
Yes,
Kalakalina.
nothing went to waste. The shells were also used. They'd be put in big cast iron pots covered with water and cooked in the oven, and then fed to the livestock. They have a lot of healthy properties in them.
Did they make flaxseed porridge from the seeds?
Yes, and it's still considered good for your health.
However, the most valuable part is the stalks, from which linen fabric is made. First, all the unwanted parts have to be removed in a process called scutching. This was a job for children, yes?
Yes, it was mostly women who did this, but they had their little helpers. Kids loved this thing.
Yelena Vinogradova is a museum guide. She's telling me that after scutching, the bundle begins to resemble a lock of hair. It softens and becomes almost silky to the touch. Yet there are still shives, those hard pieces of the stems. To remove them, a wooden tool called a scutching knife is used. Once removed, the shives, however, are not thrown away.
The shives were used as cushioning for the livestock to sleep in, and as insulation for houses as well.
The fibers are then pulled through the heckling comb to remove dirt and impurities. After that, it's time to spin them.
The threads must be as fine as possible because the finer the yarn, the better the quality of the cloth. It was said that an industrious spinner could make 300 meters of yarn a day. That showed that she was very skillful.
Natural fabrics have a lot of health benefits. They're hypoallergenic and good for regulating body temperature. They keep you cool in summer and warm in winter. Let me wind the yarn on the spindle.
All right. You hold the spindle and slowly rotate it.
Towards myself? Should I pull a little?
Yes, to make the thread as fine as possible, you have to constantly twist the fibers. Roll them between your fingertips like this. And watch it so it won't break. See, a thread is beginning to take form. Of course, it's still too thick for the fine and perfectly even yarn that was made by those spinners of old times.
A very painstaking process.
Yes, it is.
Although today linen clothing is manufactured in automated factories, the Pashahonians keep the traditional method alive. Is it weird? No, I don't think so. They just have a great love for their heritage and for the warmth which comes with handcrafted items.
Young women would spend long winter nights at the spinning wheel to make enough clothing and linens for their dowries. A girl wouldn't be married if she didn't have a dowry. So the girls would get together, spin the yarn, chat and tell stories, while the mothers of their prospective grooms would be sitting at their oars watching them.
Judging, like a panel of judges.
Yes, they were judging whether this or that girl would make a good wife. Now you try. Here, take my place.
It won't come out.
Slow and easy. Pull it out carefully and roll it between your fingertips.
Oh, like this?
Yes, that's right. The longer you and I will be rolling it, the finer the thread will be.
Oh, it needs to be about this then, like yours here, right?
No, it must be thinner. Like this, look.
Thinner?
You've got to roll it more if you want it to be thin like this.
The spinners must have used some tricks for getting into their work. Would they sing?
Of course. They were working during long winter nights. They needed a place to get this work done, so they'd ask an older woman if they could come to her house for the evening to spin there. And in return, they'd promise to help her with the housework. Clean the floors, start the fire in the oven, those sorts of things. And the older woman would usually agree. So the girls would gather at her place and spin their yarns and sing songs to make the process more fun.
Let's sing something then.
My sweetheart, she wouldn't come, and the wheel it wouldn't turn. My sweetheart, he wouldn't come, must be angry, but for what? We've been growing flax here, a blue sea amidst the woods. For our hard work in the field, we received a state award. Flax is very hard to grow, takes a lot of effort, but a linen shirt is so pleasant to wear. See? You're getting better and better. Look how thin your thread is now. After some practice, you will spin the yarn like a master spinner with years of experience. In terms of quality, it will be a first-rate flax yarn.
The town of Pochehonye became famous in 1889 after a novel titled Old Years in Pochehonye was published. Its author, a renowned writer and satirist Mikhail Saltykov-Shchedrin, described Pochehonye